Hello, today I'm going to show you the 3 basic crochet stitches, and I will also show you how to slip knot, how to chain. Those two are the first 2 steps you will need to do before starting any project. And all you need is a crochet hook and some yarn. At the store though, you will find different kinds of yarn. There's some yarn that will look fuzzy, some that will look really complicated to use, to be honest with you. So I recommend for you to use worsted yarn because it's so much easy to use and it's not fuzzy or weird and you can see what you're doing. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to do, because of the first things that you need to do before starting any project, is how to slip knot. And slip knotting is really easy. You're going to wrap the yarn over 2 fingers twice. So there is 1 time and 2 times, like this, and it will look like that. So then we're going to name these 2. We're going to name this yarn 1 and yarn 2. So the very first yarn is the one closest to your fingernails, and the second yarn is the one farther or closest to your thumb. So yarn 1 is going to go over yarn 2 like this. And then, so now yarn 2 is closest to your fingernails and yarn 1 is closest to your thumb. Then again, we're going to do the same thing as we did in the first step. Then instead of being yarn 1, it's going to be yarn 2. So yarn 2 is going to go over yarn 1 like this. And it will look like kind of like this. So now that you did that, it's only a 2-step process. You're going to grab this, your very first yarn, because this is yarn 1 again. You're just going to pull it. And your knot is going to be right there. And so now you'll see that you have a little piece of yarn and a long piece of yarn, which will continue to your ball or your other stuff. And my ball is this. So, and also you're going to get that, and you're going to get a little loop that kind of looks like this. So this loop right here, we're going to use it for a hook, and it's just going to go right in it, like this. And so if you'll see which yarn you have to pull. Sometimes you have to pull the little one, sometimes you have to pull the longest one. I have to pull the longest one to make this knot go all the way on top of here to make it snug. So I'm going to pull it, and it's going to go just right there, close to the hook. So now the second thing that we have to do is chain. And chaining is super duper easy. The only thing you have to do is wrap the yarn over the hook and pull through this loop right here. Gonna pull through like that. And you'll get your first chain. And it'll look just like that. So then that will be your first one, and we're going to make 5 more of them because we want 6. So let's do 5 more. So you do the same thing. You wrap the yarn over the hook and you just pull through the loop. So that's 2. Wrap the yarn over, pull through. Wrap the yarn over, pull through. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the reason why it's called a chain is because it looks kind of like a chain. You can see that. So we have 6 of them done already, and our hook is still right here. And now we're going to learn how to single crochet. A single crochet is also super easy. And I think the only 2 that can be a little bit more complicated would be probably a double crochet and a triple crochet. So a single crochet is, you'll just have to put, okay, so do you see these chains right here? Okay, so this one's the closest. We're going to use the chains closest to the hook. And you'll see that there's one chain, and that's second chain. So the second chain is the one we're going to use to start doing the single crochets. So you put the hook inside one of the chains, the second chain from the hook. You put it inside like this, and then you're going to wrap your yarn over again and pull through just one loop, and it'll look like that. And then you're going to wrap the yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and that's your first single crochet. And so if you want to practice more, you can just do it to the rest of them for a total of 5 single crochets. And since I'm showing you, I'm going to do all of them. I'm going to do the rest. So let's do the rest. So again, we're going to put the hook inside the second chain or the third chain, and we're going to wrap the yarn over the hook, pull through 1 loop, and then wrap the yarn over the hook and pull through 2 loops. And that will be your second single crochet. And at the beginning, you'll see that you'll have some big, huge gaps right here, but that's fine. You won't need these unless you're going to continue on this side. And to be honest with you, not a lot of patterns continue on this side. They always go just up. And so again, we're going to do it again. So put it in the 4th loop, the hook in the 4th loop, wrap the yarn over the hook, pull through the 1 loop, and then wrap the yarn over the hook again and pull through 2 loops, and that will be your 3rd single crochet. And here you'll see that you start getting you start getting these 2 loops in each single crochet, and that means that you're doing a really good job. And so again, we just need 2 more. Put it inside the 5th loop, take it out, wrap the yarn over, pull it through. Okay, again, put the hook inside the loop, wrap the yarn over, pull through 1 loop, wrap the yarn over again, pull through 2 loops, and the last one. And there you go. You'll get single crochets. Now we're going to continue up. I'm going to show you now how to do triple crochets, and we're going just to continue upwards. So we have our project like this. We're going to turn it and pull the hook inside again the loop and pull, and then we're going to chain 1. And since we already know how to chain, I don't think I have to show you again, but in case I do, just wrap the yarn over and pull through just 1 loop. And actually we're going to, since it's a double crochet and it's double the size of a single crochet, we're going to chain up twice. So we have 1 chain, 2 chains. And we're going to wrap the yarn over. This is how you do a double crochet. So now that we have the two chains here, we're going to wrap the yarn over like this. Wrap the yarn over, and we're going to put it in the second single crochet. So this is our first single crochet, and this is going to be our second single crochet. So we're going to do it on our second single crochet because our chain 2s will be counted as 1 double crochet. So we're going to put it on our second single crochet, and we're going to just put it in there and then wrap the yarn over the hook and pull it through. And then we're going to wrap the yarn over the hook again and pull it through 2 loops, and then wrap the yarn over and pull it through 2 loops again until we get to that very one, just the very first loop. And then we're going to do the same thing all the way across for a total of 5 double crochets. So we're going to wrap the yarn over the hook, and we're going to start another double crochet. So we're going to wrap the yarn over the hook and then put the hook inside another single crochet loop. And so you'll see that you have 2 loops when you put it inside one of the single crochets. You'll see that you have 2 loops, 1 loop, 2 loops, and that's exactly what you need. And so you're going to wrap the yarn over the hook, and then you're going to pull through that single crochet. Then you're going to wrap the yarn over again and pull through 2 loops, and wrap the yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops, and you get 1 loop. And so again, we're doing it the same. Wrap the yarn over, put it inside a single crochet, wrap the yarn over, pull it through, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, pull through another 2. And lastly, okay, and there you go. You get your double crochets. So here, this one's upside down, but I should probably put it like this. So right here, you'll have your single crochets, and your chains are down here, but your single crochets are going to be along this area right here, this very first row. Then your double crochets are going to be right here. You can see the difference though between a single crochet and a double crochet. Double crochets are a little bit more longer, and a single crochet is very, very short. Now we have our yarn. We have our little work area like this. We're going to just turn it over like that, and we're going to again put our hook inside that loop and just pull through it to make it snug. And we're going to chain now 3 because we're going to do a triple crochet now. So we're going to chain up 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to wrap your yarn over twice this time. So you'll have 3 loops. 1, 2, 3. So you'll have 3 loops now. So I don't know if you noticed, but in our double crochets we only had 2 loops when we first started. Double crochet, we only had 2 loops. Now we have 3 loops. So now we're going to do the same thing as we did in the single crochets and double crochets. We're going to skip the first stitch, and we're going to go to the second stitch. So we're going to just put it inside that hole, and then you wrap the yarn over and pull through that loop, and now we're going to have 4 loops. We have 4 loops on our hook, and we're going to wrap the yarn over and pull through 2 loops, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2 more, and then wrap the yarn over and pull through 2 more until you just get 1. And we're going to do the same thing again. Wrap the yarn over twice, 1 and 2, and this is just how you start the triple crochet. Every time you start a triple crochet, you're going to wrap the yarn over twice. So now that you have the yarn wrapped around over the hook twice, you're going to again put it in the third loop and another stitch, and then you're going to just wrap the yarn over your hook again and pull through that stitch. And then you're going to have 4 stitches on your hook, and then wrap the yarn over, or 4 loops, 4 loops on your hook. You're going to wrap the yarn over, and then you're going to pull through 2 loops, and wrap the yarn over and pull through other 2, and then wrap the yarn over and pull through another 2. And that's just how you do it. It's really, really easy. And then we're going to start again. Wrap the yarn over twice. So that we have 3 loops on our hook, or 3 loops on our hook, and then we're going to put it in this 4th stitch right here. And again, is going to have, when you put it inside that stitch right here on our base stitch, you're going to see that it has 2 little loops on it, and that's how yours looks, and you're doing a good job. So then you're going to wrap the yarn over again and pull through that base stitch, and you have 4 now. And then you're going to wrap your yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, and pull through the last 2. And we're going to do the very last one. Okay, so very last one. You wrap your yarn over twice, put it inside our base stitch, and I think this base stitch would be a little bit more trickier because you have a chain, so the chains are a little bit more trickier to put it in, but again, just grab 2 loops on it and you'll do fine. And so you're going to wrap your yarn over, pull through that base stitch, and you have 4. Wrap yarn over, pull through 2, wrap your yarn over, pull through another 2, wrap your yarn over, and pull through the last 2. And that's how you get your triple crochet. And now you'll see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triple crochets, and that's exactly what we wanted. So again, so now we have our chains at the very bottom, our single crochets, our double crochets, and triple crochets. And I think you can see the difference between them. See how these ones are longer than these, and then these ones are longer than these. And so the only thing that I don't like about the triple crochet is that it's more opened, so if you're making like a hat or something, air will come in and get a little bit more cold. I've made different kinds of things with these kinds of basic crochet stitches. I've made scarves, I've made hats, and there's a lot of different stitches as well. We have a shell stitch, which I want to show you. A shell stitch looks, I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of looks like that. It kind of does look like a shell though. And actually this is a hat that I made. I'm going to show you it. I'm going to put it on and show you how it looks. There you go. And it's a hat. Well, thank you very much, and comment if you like it.